Happy Wednesday. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you've been taking good care of yourself. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Hey, HV3. Hey, Tanaya. Hey, All Eyes. Hey, Miss Charlotte. All right, gang. So, we're going to do a quick energy check-in, see what's going on in the energy, and then we are out of here. All right. All right. So there's a lot going on in the energy. Um Spirit, I've had a good day, All Eyes. It was pretty quiet on my end. Hope you had a good day too. Um, so there's a lot in the energy. Without even pulling the cards, I feel like a lot of people are in a very emotional space. I feel like a lot of you guys could be in some type of fear of the unknown. Um, you want clarity, but you don't know what you want clarity about because there's so many things. And Spirit is saying it's really just time to buckle down, okay? The training wheels are off, Spirit says, so we've got to put our big girl, big guy pants on and get shit popping. Hey, Savon. Yeah, I just started, girl. I just started. Welcome in. All right, so let's see, gang. Hierophant in reverse. Somebody feels disconnected from spirit right now. Somebody feels like maybe their prayers are not being answered. Maybe spirit doesn't hear them. Somebody could be questioning, like, has God turned a blind eye to me or a shoulder to me? Like, I feel like somebody's in some space of confusion where it's in terms of spirit and what they're hearing versus what they're feeling, what they should do versus what they want to do and what they've been doing. So there's a lot going on here. Also, too, somebody could keep going against the grain. And I feel like they don't need to. Show me this Hierophant in reverse. This is a major arcana. We got the Hangman here at the bottom of the deck in reverse. Oh my God. Don't come in here disrespecting and being a perv. All right? Ain't even that we ain't even on that type of time. Y'all be weird. All right. So we got the Hangman here in reverse at the bottom of the deck. And I feel like somebody is going to have an epiphany, okay? I feel like somebody's had this epiphany. Like, man, I've been really, like, disconnected. Maybe someone could be, like, so caught up in, like, the physical world and what's going on in their physical environment, their responsibilities. Oh, excuse me. That is taking time away from their prayer, time away from their meditation, time away from their spiritual practices. And y'all know for the past 10 years, I've been stressing spiritual baths and spiritual mops and sweeps of the home and things of that nature. And people take that lightly because I don't know why they take it so lightly. But it's extremely important, especially like if you feel like you are under some type of confusion, you don't have clarity, you need to sweep. Okay? If you feel something stagnant, you need to sweep. You need to mop. You need to let the windows open, let the air in, let the smoke out. Like that's extremely important. And like we are in heavy times of spiritual warfare. It's a lot of people misusing their gifts and their power, and it's just a lot going on. So it's like better to be safe than sorry, or to allow things to pile up and then it's harder to get these things cleared out. All right, let me see. This ain't got nothing to do with the devil, okay? Go somewhere else. Shouldn't even be over here. All right. Show me this Hierophant in reverse, Hangman in reverse, please. Ten of Wands in reverse after tarot. Yeah, somebody need to go to their spirits. Somebody needs to go to their spirits. Lay all your burdens down. You gotta let go of trying to control the situation. If you ask spirit to do something for you, then you gotta move out the way. Do your part and move out the way. But somebody is gonna realize, like, the reason I don't feel spirit working is because I'm trying to control the outcome of something. And spirit is like, hey, don't ask me to do something, and when I try to do it, you step in the way. Lay these burdens down like you asked me to help you do. Somebody's going to have this epiphany. Show me this, please. Judgment. But it's in reverse. Because somebody is doing something against their better judgment. They going against the grain, against their better judgment. They holding on to burdens against their better judgment. Yeah, bottom of the deck is the Death card, Major Arcana in reverse. Somebody's fixated, somebody's stubborn, somebody's set in their ways. And this is why something's not changing with the Death in reverse. Gotta be careful with that. If you petition spirit for something, hey Chino, you gotta step out the way then. Get your ass out my chat. Where are these trolls coming from, bro? All right. You got the Hermit in an upright position. Yeah. Somebody needs to lock in here with the Hermit. Somebody needs to lock in because it's all about you. With the Hermit, this is like going within. Yeah, it's time to go within. That's where the answer is going to be. Everything. But I feel like somebody could be afraid to be alone or afraid to sit still. Yeah, because of some inner conflict with the Five of Swords in reverse. Somebody, it don't have to be you either, gang, but somebody's afraid to go within because they don't want to hear like their own inner conflict. It's too much for somebody to look at, face, feel, hear their own inner voices, like their mistakes, the conflict they may have caused elsewhere, the doubts, the distractions. Somebody's afraid to like really sit still and listen to that, face that, absorb that. Bottom of the deck is the Six of Cups. So, yeah, like maybe even this could have something to do with their childhood or their past, but somebody needs to lock in. Show me this, please. I'm not going to be in the chat, gang, because I'm trying to read and I'm tired of looking at trolls. So I'm just going to get these messages out. Four of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, somebody needs to let go. Yeah, somebody could be stubborn. And they like their stubbornness with the major arcana, the Death in reverse, it's blocking them. It's blocking them from changing, from seeing a way out of something. The star here in the upright is blocking them from seeing like the healing work that has been done or that still needs to be done. Like somebody is way too distracted, but they're looking for a distraction though. It's like somebody feels like whatever they have going on inside is too much to bear, so they're looking outward to find a distraction from it. Whoever this is, they don't get enough sleep either because they try to keep themselves distracted so much to the point they don't have to think about anything, and then by the time they fall asleep, it's time to wake up again. But they feel like, well, at least I didn't have to, whatever. And whatever this is, it could be seeping into someone's dreams because the mind needs rest. The body needs rest. The spirit needs rest. The soul needs rest. And, somebody's not getting the rest that they need. Hey, Gio. Yeah, somebody's mind. Show me this. Page of Cups. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with somebody. And like I said, this don't have to be you, gang. This just the energy. Somebody feels real small when they're faced with like their own inner conflict. Makes them feel really small, embarrassed, insignificant in a way. What is this? Page of Swords. Yeah, somebody doesn't like not knowing everything. Somebody doesn't like not knowing what's happening all the time. What the next step is. Somebody is too focused outward. Something's missing in somebody's life. That's how they feel. Look on this Page of Cups, the fish is jumping out of the cup. On the traditional Page of Cup, it's not. It's in the cup. Somebody feels like something keeps slipping away from them, or they feel a little silly or embarrassed about something. They could even be looking for someone to blame. We got the Six of Cups again. I feel like somebody has maybe felt like this all their life. Something going on with somebody's inner child. With the 2 pages and the 6 of Cups twice, definitely something going on with someone's inner child. Or someone's child. Someone's child could be um taking on the burdens of their parents' past or emotions. And they just probably want to be free. They just want to be free. Page of Swords, Page of Cups. They just want to be a kid. 6 of Cups. But I feel like they could be bogged down with like heavy emotion. Or somebody could have grew up like that, like where they always had to take on the emotions of the elders around them so that they wouldn't feel out of place or discarded. So there could definitely be some like enmeshment going on here. All right, let's see. That was a lot. All right, let's see. What do you have for the collective, please? 4 of Wands in reverse with the Temperance and the upright here. Yeah, it's somebody's home needs like a refreshing here with the Temperance and the 4 of Wands in reverse. Like a good cleanse and like, I don't know. Somebody could feel lonely in their own home too. Maybe like, I don't know. I think somebody, excuse me, needs to just bring more spiritual cleanliness or spiritual aspects into the home or into their foundation. It's like I feel like spirit is trying to help, but I feel like somebody's not being still enough to like see it. Five of Cups in reverse. Yeah, hey Scott. 5 of Cups in reverse here. I feel like, see, there's a tug of war. It's like spirit is trying to help somebody heal, but somebody's pulling away. Like somebody, it's just, I just feel this energy of like tug of war on somebody. Like somebody being pulled. If you are in some type of sadness right now, I feel like you're going to come out of it. But with the 4 of Wands, it's like something in the environment that goes against this Temperance energy, goes against like the peace, goes against the balance. And for some of you, you've alchemized the energy in this environment, but it's just not conducive anymore. So with the Five of Cups in reverse, it's like time for somebody to kind of like just cut their losses. Show me this, please. Yeah, Magician in reverse. You've alchemized. It's like, I don't know. And then for some of you guys, you haven't alchemized at all or enough. You haven't been utilizing your tools and your skills. Like some of you guys have just been in this emotional rut, so you haven't really been touching things that you need to be touching. And then if you are touching them, you need to be bringing temperance energy, calm. You know, you need to be calm when you're working with certain things. You don't want to bring chaos into a manifestation that you want to be peaceful. Show me this Magician in reverse. All right, let's see. Eight of Wands in reverse. Yeah, there's a blockage here for somebody. That's what I'm saying. Because like the Five of Cups is in reverse, but the Eight of Wands is in reverse. It's like somebody gets over a sadness or an energy of mourning or something like that. And then they're dragged right back to that with the Eight of Wands in reverse. Somebody comes out of sadness, but then there's some type of non-action that makes somebody go back to like a sad space. What is this? Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, you're going to have to turn your back on this. I'm telling you, Spirit wants you to lock in. Bottom of the deck is the Six of Swords in the upright position. Spirit is like, it's time to make a move. It's time to move forward. It's time to like make a plan and stick to it. I don't know, gang. All right. Show me this Eight of Wands in reverse. Five of Wands in reverse. So, Spirit could also, too, be slowing somebody down so they don't have to deal with, like, traffic. So, if you are experiencing with the Knight of Pentacles here, if you are experiencing things going slow for you, it's because Spirit is trying to help you miss out on traffic. This is almost as if there's a lane, like, that once was, how do you say, like oversaturated. And then Spirit slows you down. And then everything that didn't work or needed to be removed, whatever, from that lane is removed. And then it opens back up. And you have a strategy already. You know what to do. It's something like that. It's like you're gonna make something valuable again. You weren't meant to be like bogged down and all with all these energies around you. Like, let some shit die away from you, fall away from you at this time. Then the lane is gonna be opened up for you. Now I do want to clarify this magician in reverse, because my spirits don't like it. So I'm gonna see what they want me to know. All right, Spirit, what is this magician in reverse, please? Ten of Wands in reverse. A burden that's about to get dropped from you. If this magician in reverse is like a literal person that's working against you, they're about to be dropped. Like, they're the burden that's about to be dropped. Ashe. This is the truth. Ace of Swords in the upright position. So if you do have someone working against you or manipulating you or trying to manipulate you in some kind of way, they about to be removed. They about to be dropped. You know what I just was hearing and it made me laugh? Y'all remember, I don't know, because I've been watching random shit, but y'all remember that one meme or of a show? It's like a clip with New York on there. That girl in New York, the reality TV star, and she's like, I want my name dropped. I want my eggs cracked. Well, I don't know, gang. Hey, Empress Gigi. I'm doing well. How you doing? I don't know why I just heard that when Spirit says this burden, this magician in reverse is about to be dropped. Okay, so whatever burdens they have been placing on you is going to be dropped right along with them. Mm-hmm. Yeah, New York from Flavor of Love. But she had her own show. And she was like getting guys to date her now. To see, you know, who she would choose that time around. But she was saying that they was at some table or something. All right. Okay, let's see. What do we have for the collective, please? That's your shit, Chino. You already know tonight I got a trigger finger. Four of Cups in reverse. You know, you could be dealing with a person here who doesn't care about anybody's feelings, you know? And that's what enables them to be able to be this manipulative towards you or work against you in some kind of way. Mm-hmm. That's what's going on there. Somebody don't care about other people's feelings. They don't care about how their manipulation makes other people feel. Somebody is just cold-hearted. But they about to be dropped. Show me this. Ten of Cups in reverse. Yeah, they're just not happy. Whoever this is, Four of Cups in reverse, Ten of Cups in reverse, they don't have no like love in their life. They fucking miserable, you know. Maybe they family don't even fuck with them. Ten of Cups in reverse. You know, somebody just, they don't care about nobody. So if you wondering like, how could somebody be this way towards me? Why is somebody trying to work against me? It's because they heart light is broke. It's off. They ain't even changing the bulb either. Like, that motherfucker is off. Hell, they don't even care about their own family. They'll do their own family in. Anybody that'll do their own family in, you know you can't trust them to do you well. Shit. Show me this. Y'all don't even know I be practicing so much restraint on these lives with my not like popping off like I be wanting to sometimes. Three of Wands in reverse. And so that's why a lot of shit's not coming in for this person. Yeah. They're about to be experiencing some roadblocks. You're not the only person they act like this with. Like, they mistreat their loved ones, their family. And then they sit around and wonder like, oh, why is something not coming in for me? I've had people who treated me ugly ask me why people are treating them ugly and why things aren't coming in for them. And I just be quiet. Motherfucker, you know why. So you gotta understand people like this. They don't possess empathy, but they crave it. They look for empathy giving type people to be around so they can show their ugly little face. They're afraid to do it with people who don't have love in their heart like them. That's too much. That's a conflict that'll brew. That's a fight that'll pop off. You ever seen two toxic people lock in with each other? Oh, it's a fight. So they like to go around people who have empathy because they know people with empathy gonna be like, oh, they only acting like this because of this. They only acting like that because of that. They only did me like this because they going through that. You know what I'm saying? But when you a dark empath, they gonna always get it back. Don't be one of these little weak empaths that let people act crazy and play on your top and then you keep forgiving. You know what I'm saying? Because these types of people, they seek out people with a lot of empathy and a big heart. And they just looking for somewhere safe to play around. They just looking for somewhere safe to be mean. They looking for somewhere safe to be passive aggressive and mean spirited. Because they can't do it with their own kind. It's too much of a challenge. All right, so show me this. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. And now things are not working out for them. They're realizing like being cold-hearted and mean-spirited is not working out for them. Being confrontational all the time is not working out for them. Eight of Pentacles in reverse, Two of Wands in reverse. And it's causing so many separations in their life. It's closing doors for them. It's closing avenues for them. Show me this, please. Three of Swords. This person needs to go sit down and heal. But see, I don't really have no empathy for that, because you can't be out here trying to make people feel your pain and then want empathy from the people you're trying to make feel your pain. And it's one thing to want to feel seen. It's one thing to want to feel validated in your pain. I get that. But it's another thing when you go out and purposely hurt people just so somebody could be complaining about the same shit they complain about, or feeling the same heartache that they was feeling. And somebody is manipulative in the way they're doing it, or if this is someone working against you, this is what they want you to experience. Lack of love, lack of family, lack of kinship, lack of tribe, lack of work, with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. With the Magician in reverse, Eight of Pentacles in reverse, it could be trying to manifest you to lose your job. Two of Wands in reverse, they trying to manifest you losing your partner. Three of Wands in reverse, they trying to manifest you like things just closing up on you and shit. Roadblocks, delays. Y'all be thinking the shit I be saying is crazy or it's taboo. Man, if you could only be and spend a day in my fucking world, you'll know the shit I'm saying is like right on brand. You'd be surprised as a spiritualist the shit you run into, the types of spirits you run into, people who got certain attachments on them and how it make them act out and do things. You'd be surprised. And then, yeah, and my left eye just jumped. So that lets me know that the enemy is afoot. But it also lets me know that people are doing bad mind things. Bottom of the deck is the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Some of you guys are about to come out of this energy, though. That's the thing. With the World card here in the upright position, there's a new cycle coming in for you. But it's like you gotta dig deep at this time. You gotta really think about the things you want to change. Not think about the work it's gonna take at first. Think about the change and the positive aspects so you can get excited about it. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's see what's going on here. I know I've been sounding groggy all day, gang, because y'all know my sinuses been kicking my butt this week. But I'm alive and ready. I just, when your sinuses be bothering you, just be kind of groggy. So I know you're probably like, dang, Ori sound. No, I'm good. All right, you got this Emperor here in the upright position with the Four of Swords in reverse, though. So here's the thing. You're trying to control everything like we already talked about, but it's like you're already in control. That's the thing. But I just feel like somebody is like too wired. like somebody's like, I gotta stay on top of everything, even at the detriment of my rest, my sleep, my peace of mind. Hey, my moon, I emailed you back today. Yeah, somebody's trying to stay on top of things so much to the point where they're like becoming a little restless. It's like you can only do so much, and then you gotta let yourself rest. All right, you can only do so much, then you let yourself rest. But somebody feels like rest is defeat, and it's not. I also feel like, too, yeah, we gonna lock in. We gonna lock in, Moon. Just check your email, and then shoot me one back. But somebody needs to rest. Wheel of Fortune in the upright. It's like you already on the path, but it's something about resting or resting your mind that spirit is trying to get you to do. Somebody too is like hyper vigilant. I love you, gang, but you might be hyper vigilant. You might be on 10 all the time. You might be on 100 all the time. With the Emperor here representing Aries in the major arcana, you might be on 100 all the time. You might need to slow down a bit. So some of you might have Aries highly aspected in your chart. Don't have to. But it's looking like somebody is real hyper vigilant here. It's like, I want everything to turn out great, Wheel of Fortune. So ain't no sleep. Team no sleep. Team always on a bitch head. Team always like, calm down, team. That's what the team need to be. Calm down. Things are going to turn out well, but you don't want to be so fucking turned up that you can't even experience it. You don't want to be so turned up you can't even enjoy it because you're so hyper vigilant. You might be in the midst of your Wheel of Fortune, but don't even see it because you like, squirrel, like, hurry up and looking for the next thing. I know, HP3, I know, sis. Trust me, I know. That's why I'm here to help as much as I can, gang. Y'all know I'm here for y'all. Y'all should know that by now. Come on now. If you don't know that by now, I don't know what to tell you. I'm trying to, iron sharp as iron. I'm trying to get you out the trenches. You know what I mean? Because I've been there. Hell, we go in and we come out. Shit. I love you too, HP3. You know that. You know that. Yeah, man. Shit ain't easy. Oh. All right, yeah. Show me this. HP3, you silly. You see, the enemy don't rest, so it's like, right, before we get emotional. Page of Pentacles. See, the enemy don't rest. There's no rest for the wicked. So that's why you gotta set up protective wards, do the things, the cleanses, and all the shits, so that you can rest, so that you can still show up as this emperor. You know, you still gotta rest. And I feel like some of y'all not resting. Thank you, Spirit. Brought me back to that. Because I was going to say that. Some of y'all not resting well because you fighting wars in your sleep. Some of you may even wake up with like random scratches or random bruises. And you ain't hit yourself nowhere. You ain't hurt nothing. You ain't sleep on nothing hard. You might be waking up with shit like that. You know what I'm saying? With that Four of Swords in reverse and that Emperor, you might be fighting wars in your sleep. It might manifest as nightmares for some of you. Or like Spirit says, like really awkward dreams, things that you would never do, that things you would probably never eat, people you would never sleep with, people you like, it's just, you might be having a plethora of like weird ass dreams and you can remember them. I need to do I think I did a video for you guys about that. But maybe I need to do a video for you guys about well, Spirit said don't say it. Well, I won't say it. Show me this. Oh, Page of Pentacles. Thank you, Spirit. But yeah, You need to get some rest so you can like feel good. Cause what happens when you gain this Wheel of Fortune, but you so battle weary, you can't even enjoy it. You don't even have enough energy to enjoy it. You know what I mean? You had a lot of pages tonight. You had all the pages tonight. Well, not the Page of Wands. But it's something about you guys operating in a more youthful spirit that's gonna help you have some type of good fortune. Might be hard for some of you because life has really gotten you spent. You know what I'm saying? But this fortune is going to come to you, some of you guys, in the form of money, cash. Ashe, three of cups, excuse me, in the upright position. So you're going to be celebrating something soon. Wheel of Fortune, Page of Pentacles, and the Three of Cups. You're going to be celebrating something soon. Maybe a new job. Maybe a bonus of some sort. Just feeling good for some of you. But there's a feeling here of emotional fulfillment and material gain. It may not be huge, you know, but it's something worth celebrating and being grateful for. There's a huge energy here with the Three of Cups and the Page of Pentacles of gratitude. So it turns out that you being battle weary and you fighting, it ends in some type of victory, some type of celebration. We saw the victory earlier. Yeah. Something's gonna turn around, you know. Spirit just wants you to be in a state of mind of like gratitude for whatever it is you already have. Yeah. All right, show me this, please. Ashe. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, for some of y'all, this is a big little payout now. Hold on now. Y'all know my birthday is in a few days. Let your girl hold some cash at me. PayPal me. Ace of Pentacles? You go from the page to the ace. Oh, yeah. You leveling up in some kind of way. Yeah. But you're going to be in a space of celebration, gang. Confirmation, my baby. A baby ain't going to lie to me. Yeah, you're going to be in a space of celebration, gang. Some of you guys, too, you might just be in the position to maybe even save more money. You know, you might find that your overhead is smaller than what you are bringing in. And that may make you feel good, too. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. But you got to get some rest. I'm not going to let up on you on that. You got to get some rest. How you going to be the emperor and you exhausted? You know? What do we have for the collective, please? Three of Swords in reverse. Yeah. These are going to heal. Six of Swords in the upright. Yeah. Don't be afraid of failure. Be afraid of not trying. I don't know if you got faith, hope, belief, whatever. Don't lose that, you know. Whatever that is for you, definitely don't lose that. You know. I feel like a lot of you guys are going through possibly even like the dark night of the soul. And you may feel like on this Six of Swords, you may feel like you're treading like dark waters. Like you can't even see ahead of you, you know. But you're going to make it out of this space. I just feel like you may feel like it's been going on longer than it should have with that Ten of Wands coming out twice. And sometimes, bottom of the deck here, the Six of Wands in reverse, you may even feel defeated sometimes. You may feel done unjustly, but I didn't hear it like that. What did you say? Okay. You may feel you have been done an injustice, unfair treatment. Thank you, Spirit. And you have, and it feels to me like somebody just wanted to like knock you off your high horse. Six of Wands in reverse. On the Six of Wands in the upright, he's coming in from battle, from war, you know, winning, showing up. I feel like people, it really rubs people the wrong way that you overcome all these battles in your life. And somebody just like made it their business to try to knock you off your high horse. Show me this. Justice in reverse. Six of Wands in reverse, please. Page of Pentacles. Yeah. Somebody wants to knock you down a peg. The pages are small. Somebody might even like to sun people. You know, you ever been around a motherfucker that's like super loud and super big, and they try to like, for some reason they want to talk to someone, possibly maybe you, at like you small, or like, you know, somebody has that issue. They don't like to see other people like parading around and being proud of themselves and speaking of their accomplishments or walking in with their stripes. Somebody doesn't like that. They want to knock somebody down to size, to page. You see how the page is passing something down to someone smaller than them. So this person feels smaller than you and they want you to feel smaller than them. That's how it's going here. Get from under there. Come on now, you was being good. Come on. Come on. Yeah, that's how somebody feel. Or this is somebody that like to grandstand, so they only want to be around people who really not accomplishing nothing. You know, they don't really want to be around people that's like seasoned or something. I don't know, but they feel really small. So they want you to feel even smaller than they feel. Show me this. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. It keeps lowering, yeah. So you could, like queens, we think of the queens like, you know, of status, of royalty. A page can't even get next to the queen. So somebody wants to knock you down a peg so that y'all on the same playing field. They feel like that's the only way that they can give you something or get next to you. Or you see how he passing this pinnacle to have some type of weird ass energy exchange with you, as if they get you down to their level. That's why I don't argue with folks. That's why I just let people do what they gonna do. What the fuck is me protesting? I don't really give a fuck. If I give a fuck, I'm a work it, I'm a speak on it. But if these are pages, you gotta let them be a page elsewhere. You don't turn into a page. The Queen of Pentacles in reverse? No. Somebody wants you to be either broke spiritually, physically, or financially with them. They want to be the reason for it. Like they would feel great if they could say they're the reason you lost something, or the reason you lost your spark or status or money or something. They want to feel like that. So they may want to feel needed by you. The only way they can feel needed by you if they put you in some space of like distress or some shit. Because the Queen of Pentacles in reverse is like a damsel in distress. Show me this. Yeah, bottom of the deck is the Ten of Swords. Only way somebody know how to like be on an even playing field with you is if they stab you in the back, destroy you, or destroy something you working on. Like somebody got a real weird mindset. But they childish. It's the page. We had all the pages out tonight now. They a page. So they're not even thinking on the status of like certain principles and shit. They lack what's the word? Let's just say they lack knowledge on certain ways to act and to be and to approach and shit like that. If this is somebody that's flirting with you, they're gonna like insult you to flirt with you. That's a major red flag anyway, because that's like, I'm gonna knock you down so that you will now be in this position to seek my approval and to prove to me your worth. Like if you ever getting to know somebody and they just be taking random shots at you, not in a banter, playful kind of way, but like in a way that they trying to like, sun you or knock you down so that they don't feel so insecure. Now, if this is a person, a friend, or a family member, what have you, a colleague, whatever, they doing it because they feel in some way inferior to you. So they want you to feel inferior to them. Show me the Six of Wands in reverse, Justice in reverse, please. King of Cups in the upright. Well, this is awkward because for some of you, this is somebody you care about. And for some of you, this is somebody that like, okay, like you may not, with the Six of Wands in reverse and the King of Cups in the upright, you may not do like huge displays of emotion. That may bother somebody. So with the Major Arcana of Justice, they do something unjust to you because you don't wear your heart on your sleeve. Somebody is like wanting some type of, like they want to see some type of emotion. So that's why they try to knock you down a peg, or that's why they go against you, because they want to see you in this. They want to see you in an emotional state. But with the King of Cups in the upright, it's like you could be feeling 1,000 emotions and they won't know. And that could bother people, because, like, why aren't you triggered? Why aren't you spazzing out? Why aren't you crying? Why aren't you, why are you so, like, in control of your emotions right now? Four of Cups in reverse, because you don't give a fuck. That's right, gang. That's right, gang. Never let them see you sweat. But no, Four of Cups in reverse is like, because you know this is something you can't invest too much emotion into. You know? That's why. Because you like, nah, I can't. I can't just spill over. You know? I can't. It's not a safe environment for that. You know? Yeah. Show me this Justice in reverse and this Six of Wands in reverse, please. Girl, we ain't never even left God. Now, don't be coming over here assuming shit. Talking about come back to God. Nigga never left God. God never left us. Chill out now. Y'all be assuming. See, y'all be trying to distract us. That's why I'll be reading the comments. All right, show me this. Yay, our guys. How can we leave something that's already in us? Like, relax. Two of Pentacles in reverse. So the reason somebody has treated you unjustly, unfair treatment, is because they don't want you to be on your square. They don't want you to be like managing things properly. They want to slow you down. They don't want you to be able to multitask and get a lot of things done. You're dealing with somebody who themselves has been taken by the spirit of like sloth, or like some fucking they're like a weird provoking spirit. They misuse resources and energy. They waste a lot of time. Okay, so you might find yourself procrastinating on important things. That's the enemy's energy you're picking up on. Show me this. King of Swords in reverse. Because they a lie and the truth ain't in them. Whoever this is, they've used word of mouth, Seven of Swords, to infiltrate you, possibly try to gain some type of trust. Possibly want to be seen with you. I don't know. This person is up to something. Show me this. Because that's a court card. Show me this King of Swords, Seven of Swords. Let me move this out the way. Yeah, because they up to no good. Justice in reverse. King of Swords in reverse. Seven of Swords. Show me this. Emperor. Somebody may really feel inferior to you because the Emperor Major Arcana has come out twice for you. The King of Swords, the kings want to be emperors. After the king, the next rank is the emperor, right? Somebody feels very inferior to you, collective, and they're sneaking around in your energy. But they don't know somebody's sneaking around in theirs. That's crazy. Spirit just showed me that. Like somebody plotting on you. They want to be the emperor, but somebody plotting on them. But they both about to fall into the same trap. Because you're not plotting on them. You're the emperor. These two energies are here. This King of Swords in reverse is plotting on the Emperor, while this person in the Seven of Swords is plotting on the King of Swords in reverse. So like the circle of life. Yeah. So I'm about to get in their business since they sneaking around in yours. Who's about to sneak this King of Swords in reverse? Show me, please. And why? Or just show me anything you want me to see about this. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Yeah, because they want to take whatever they want to take from you. This person want to take it from them. They want this person's life. They want this person's fortune. While this King of Swords in reverse is coming for yours. But they both about to end up in misfortune. The Emperor is in the upright, so you in the right position. These two here, they about to have to suffer the same fate. Yeah. Show me this. Please. King of Pentacles in reverse. Exactly. Whatever they try to take from you is because they already lost it. Show me the Emperor. What does the Emperor know? Nine of Wands in reverse with the Two of Wands in the upright. So the Emperor knows a lot. The Emperor knows which battles to fight. Nine of Wands in reverse. And the Emperor also knows who they can trust. And then the Emperor said, yeah, me, myself, and I. See, the Emperor cold. The Emperor not about to be yelling and screaming at people, making a public display. The Emperor is the definition of stoic and in control and in power. So if you are in some type of situation that requires you to be in this Nine of Wands energy because you got some sneaky motherfuckers around you up against you, your best move is to be stealthily. Because we can even look at the Seven of Swords crowning the Emperor as the Emperor moving in stealth, as the Emperor will always do. Never show their cards. never have public displays of emotion. They're going to just strategize. It's the energy you need to be in. Choosing your battles wisely. Because the enemy is going to throw so many circumstances and situations at you. That's why you need to be still. So you know which ones require priority and which ones don't. You don't want to be like them up here at the top. In unfortunate situations, time and time again. You know, you don't want to do that. You don't want to become like them. Show me this. Show me this Wheel of Fortune in reverse, King of Pentacles in reverse, please. Eight of Swords in reverse. Yeah, you're not bound to this either. Know that. You're not bound to their energy. No matter if they're trying to encroach or whatever, you're not bound to that energy. You can free yourself from this. And you have help. Bottom of the deck here is the Three of Pentacles in the upright. So you have help. If you need help, say you need help. You have it. Yeah, somebody got a cold spiritual team here. Three of Pentacles, Tower, and the Seven of Wands in the upright. Ready to like knock heads off for you. I don't know how you gonna call them in. That's up to you. That's, you know, your personal relationship. But they on the ready. They on the ready, honey. No. You're protected. Seven of Wands here. You've set up some strong boundaries. I just heard booby trap. So if that resonates with you, whoever is coming in, you may have some booby traps set up for their ass. You know what I mean? I feel like there's like a threat, but you have protection against this threat. On the other side of this tower is the Three of Pentacles. Something resumes. It's like, okay, back to work, back to business as usual. You face a tower head on. Somebody said, my mama ain't raised no bitch. So you might have a parent, mother or father, you could have had a parent who always taught you to like, okay, don't hit nobody first, but if they hit you, you better hit them back. If you don't fight them, you gonna have to come home and fight me. You might have been raised real tough skin like that. Like you may have had an older parent who was kind of like seen a lot, been through a lot, so they always taught you maybe to have your guard up on some shit. So that could be too why you hyper vigilant, because maybe you were raised by somebody who was. Yeah. So it looks like here you facing shit head on, and then it's back to business as usual. Shit still, that's the thing. The enemy is throwing towers at you or whatever, but it's like you get right back on track with the Three of Pentacles. Show me this, please. And oh, thank you, Spirit. And so if you have that type of growing up where you have to grow up thick skin, if you have some ancestors, spirit guides, they on the other side, they still like that. They still like that. Even in the spirit, they still like that. Okay, you've got the Strength card and the Ten of Pentacles. So you got some strong people in your lineage. You got some strong people in your spiritual court. You know, I just think you need to create a better space for them. You know, they want to set up shop. 3 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles with the strength. They want to set up shop so that they can put a stronger barrier of protection around you. Strength and the 7 of Wands. Ashe. Yeah. So that's what that's looking like. They want you to set up, they want you to give them a space to set up shop. They got gifts to give. They got gifts to bring. They got knowledge to give you. They got protection. You know, they got wealth. And they're in position. They're waiting for some type of communication from you, some type of direction. You know what I mean? But it's there if you want to access it. Show me this, please. Empress in the upright. So you may have a matriarch on the other side who's pulling for you. But there's something there. There's something heavy there in the heart space when that's brought up. Okay? Yeah. Let me see. Major Arcana, the Empress represents Taurus and Libra. Okay? So that those two signs could be significant for some of you. And oh, wow. Wow, this is powerful. The Queen of Wands in the upright. You have a powerful matriarch in your life, in the spirit realm, and you are the next powerful matriarch in your bloodline. Because we got the 10 of Pentacles right behind this 3 of Pentacles. Yeah. There's a surge happening. A power shift. I'm even seeing power outages somewhere. There's going to be some power outages somewhere. But it's not going to, it may not be too long. That's somebody's ancestor, somebody's spirit moving somewhere, doing something. I'm telling you, somebody got a real powerful matriarch on their team. I'm not really privy to everything they're doing because they're very like stern, tight-lipped. Like they don't play, but they're very loving. But they're on some type of important mission to Spirit says set the clocks back. So I don't know what that's about. Set the clocks back. So redesign time. Making time work in your favor. Show me this, please. Oh, I was thinking that HP3, yeah. Chariot in reverse, set the clocks back. Something about, they could be delaying something for you. It could be delaying something for you. There's this energy in the sky, right? The sky is like dark gray. But there's like a light just moving super fast through the dark gray clouds. I've seen the light come from like north and it's just moving south. It's moving like really fast though. It's like the night sky, but it's gray clouds. The gray clouds are like defined. Defined just enough so that you can tell they're dark night clouds, and so that you can see that light like surging through the clouds. So something's moving fast. Show me this, please. But it stops time. It's moving so fast that it stops time. What is that? Five of Wands in reverse. With the death. Ooh. Death comes like a thief in the night. So this is something heavy coming in to like put an end to something. Put an end to this confrontation, this chaos, this confusion. Death card. I don't know why I just heard "Don't cry for me, Argentina." What the fuck? I don't know, gang. Just heard that, gang. It might make sense later. I don't know. All right, show me this death, Five of Wands in reverse, please. Yeah. The Fool in the upright. So there's going to be an end to some type of confrontation, competition, just bullshit, so that you can have a brand new start. With the Fool. I clarify the death, I get the Seven of Cups in reverse. Yeah, some type of confusion. Something's clearing up. Some kind of, I hear confusion. Like, oh, you don't know what to do. It's so crazy. Like, you want to go out? Hold on, let me let the baby out, y'all. Come on. Yeah. And motherfuckers might think you crazy, but you're not. You're just brave. You're just different. Motherfuckers gonna call you crazy, but I guarantee you with the Seven of Cups in reverse, the very things they cause you crazy or a fool or weird about, they gonna try to copy and paste it to them. Alright, let's see. They always want to make you feel stupid for being innovative and different and doing things in your own way. And then they try to adopt that same thing so they can have the same results as you. They were just hoping you would abandon it so that they could claim it as their own. And Moon in reverse. So this is a hidden truth. So if you've had people around you try to call you crazy or, downplay anything, it's because the truth is they wanted it for themselves. Subconsciously, they wish they was as brave as you. Subconsciously, they wish they were as outgoing as you. you know? So they try to rob you of that because it's an insecurity of theirs. Confirmation, the strength and the upright. Yeah. People at wish they had your strength, your endurance, your tenacity. And since they don't, Magician in reverse with the Five of Pentacles, they want to try to make you lose it all. They want to manipulate things around you to make you lose your strength, your momentum, your life force energy, your ambition, your inspiration, your gifts, your talents. They want you to lose that all because they don't have it. It's not in them and it show ain't on them. So they want to rob you of it. And if they can't rob you of it, they want you to just lose interest in it. So then they can step in and be a better you than you can be you more comfortably. You know? And that's what people talk about on the mundane level of destiny swapping. When people come into your life and all the qualities and shit that they admired about you, that attracted them to you, they try to start to distort that shit with the Seven of Cups and the Moon. They try to start distorting it, you know, taking jabs at it here and there. But it was the same thing that attracted them to you. But they don't possess it. So they start to try to tear it down in you little by little so that you start to feel self-conscious with the Five of Pentacles. Like, maybe I shouldn't be so outgoing. Maybe I shouldn't be so jovial. Because the Fool is all of that. Hopeful for the future. And then to have that energy and still embody a certain strength and power with the Strength card here, that can be very intimidating for people who are afraid of judgment. People who are afraid of not being liked or accepted with the Five of Pentacles. So you see the energy transfer there? That's what they talk about on a mundane level of people destiny swapping with you. On a spiritual level, magical level, whatever you want to call it, it's more complex than that. So that's why you got to be careful when you are this magician, who you keep in your court. Because they can, if you allow, literally make or break you. Well, they can't fucking make you. But they'll sure help break you. And if they don't have anything, if they have nothing to lose, they'll try to make you lose everything. Five of Pentacles, Magician in reverse. Give up on your gifts, your crafts, your talents. Whatever it is. They'll help you lose that shit just because it doesn't belong to them. Show me this, please. And that's the type of energy, because the Magician done came out twice in reverse. So this is the type of energy you up against. Yeah, Tower. They probably burning candles on your ass. If you start feeling your feet being hot for no reason, and you know you ain't got diabetes or no shit like that, that's how you know a motherfucker burning candles on you. Especially if you spiritually tapped in with yourself, you'll know the signs. You got the Magician in reverse twice with the Tower twice. It's like somebody wants to manifest a Tower for you so bad to where you lose everything with the Five of Pentacles. And you know about it now with the Moon in reverse. So what do you need to be doing? Show me this. And there needs to be the same motherfuckers to help you lose everything, to turn around and love you when you down. Like, oh, do you need some help? Oh my God, what's going on? And that was the one that manifested that shit for you. Because they going back to that Queen of Pentacles in reverse, somebody has a need to be needed, but they want to be needed by people who don't need them. And so this is a toxic trait in them. If you don't need them for something, they're going to make you fucking need them. Even if it's for you to just ask them to leave you the fuck alone. They want to be needed for that. Hangman in reverse. You're waking up to some shit. You're waking up to everything that's been going on around you. You had the Hangman in reverse twice. Yeah, so you could be dealing with that Queen of Pentacles in reverse. You could be dealing with a toxic ass female, you know, that, I don't know, they like to have some type of hierarchy, or they like to feel like the mother hen or some bullshit. It's an insecurity when the Queen is in reverse. You know, anybody got time for all of that shit. But see, this is part of the spiritual warfare too, and the mental warfare. It's the principalities. That's why I be telling you, it's not really so much the person, it's the spirit that's on that person. People they don't be wanting to tap in and see the truth. It be a spirit on motherfuckers. And don't let you have something in you that's special. That spirit go hot bodies till they get to the right body to get to you. Telling you straight up. It'll manifest in a fucking job. It'll manifest in a fucking friendship. It'll manifest in a fucking relationship. You know? Environment. Just to steal you away from going within and tapping into your true power. And people be thinking we fucking crazy. But then they'll still go sit up in a church house and listen to the preacher say it's the devil. That's what I'm saying. It's like y'all be so busy trying to say we evil. We fighting the low key same battle. Y'all just acting like ops when you start attacking spiritual people. We supposed to be fighting the same shit, the same principalities. You know what I'm saying? These spirits, when you got a certain, you probably are the generational curse breaker. That's why they fucking with you. I'm telling you, that's why they fucking with you. And then this spirit this entity, whatever you want to call it, you know, jump from body to body. They need a vessel. You know? And then some of y'all just had a spirit put on you by somebody that just feel wronged by you. You know, but that shit be deep. So I don't even remember what the fuck I was talking about because I went on a damn tangent. All right, show me this energy. Sun in reverse, yeah. It's like somebody is trying to manifest like a really sad situation in somebody's life. Okay, spirit, what's gonna happen to this magician in reverse? Show me, please. Six of Wands in reverse. They about to have a fall from grace. I say. And we buying their ass up, and their hands, and their little evil mouths and shit. Let me move this around real quick. Okay, Six of Wands in reverse for this magician in reverse here. Yeah. With the Eight of Wands. So something is about to hit them. This Eight of Wands here. They about to get knocked down a peg. The same arrows they sent to you are about to return to them. Show me this. Yeah, King of Swords in the upright. So, speak this. You know what I'm saying? Speak this. Some of you guys need to really be on your Psalms 109. You need to call in justice. But you need to be angry. You need to be fierce. You need to go to your altar too. Some of y'all ain't been going to your altar. You need an altar in your home. You need an altar in your home. It don't have to be big and extravagant like you see on the internet. But you need to have some type of altar in your home. And with this magician in reverse, it's like maybe somebody does have it and they ain't utilizing it, or somebody's afraid of having one because they don't know the science behind it. And that's why you have to educate yourself so that you don't be operating out of fear. Or you don't be non-operational out of fear. Okay? And if you might be of the Christian faith watching this, and you might be feeling like, oh, altars are evil, talking to your ancestors are evil, but y'all might still have y'all grandma obituary on the fireplace. And every holiday, y'all look at that picture on the fireplace or that obituary on the fireplace, and y'all be like, I know grandma here with us in spirit. Let's have some cake for her. Let's have this pie for her, because y'all done got all grandma recipes and shit. Y'all cook all grandma recipes. You eat at the table where grandma used to sit. Her obituary in the china cabinet or on the fireplace. And you don't think that's low key venerating? You don't think that's low key talking to your ancestors? See, y'all be on the shallow end of it, so then it's like, oh, well, we can say I know my grandma watching over me. We can say I know my so-and-so watching over me. But then when a spiritual person says, I sit on offerings for my ancestors, I pray for them. Even though they're not here, I speak to them. I know they're walking with me. Now it's demonic. But it's not demonic when you eating grandma's favorite Sunday dinner and talking to her picture in the china cabinet on the fireplace. Like, come on. Like, you gotta broaden your horizons. But anyway, I'm on a tangent. But somebody needs to be at the altar. Somebody need that connection. The enemy has been putting a sadness in your heart to keep you from feeling connected to spirit. Or making you afraid of spirit and of your gifts and of your own magic. And if you believe in God, answer me one question. Why would God give you gifts and talents? Why would your God give you gifts and talents and then say they're evil? I just be wanting to know shit. I'm really inquisitive. So you need to start using your power. Bottom line. See, the thing is, we need to know that if you want to call it biblical, we can call it that. We still living in biblical times, but in modern days, there were seers, there were oracles, there were prophets, there were dreams, there were dream interpreters, all of these things in spiritual courts. Back in the day, the kings, the emperors, the queens, they had these types of people in their spiritual court. The wise men, all of these things, these allegories and shit. Following the North Star. That's your North Node. Your true North. Bringing frankincense and myrrh. But then when we burn frankincense and myrrh to clean negative spaces out, negative energy, y'all call it demonic. But it's in y'all book. And if you have an indoctrinated mind, I'm saying this to let you know that that's stripping you of your power, magician in reverse. And that's causing the opposition that's in the energy right now. But I ain't come here to teach. Show me this, please. Oh, if y'all want to get your girl some frankincense and myrrh, it's on my wish list. Speaking of, so you got the moon here in the after tarot. Truth being revealed to you at this time. There's a lot of truths being revealed to you, and I'm telling you right now, not all of them are going to be comfortable truths. Some of them are going to be uncomfortable truths here, because you got the moon after tarot with the 3 of Pentacles in reverse after tarot. Some of these truths are going to be uncomfortable because they're going to show you what doesn't work anymore, who doesn't work anymore in your life, all the things. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing about being an alchemist. You got to accept the light and the dark. You can't be one of these people who are loving light only. I get it. Trust me. Sometimes when I be up here reading, the energy do be heavy. But at the same time, you can't run from the heavy. You can't run from the darkness. It's all purification. You know what I'm saying? You can't run from the dark and only be in the light, because then when the dark hits your ass, you ain't gonna know how to protect yourself from it. You ain't gonna know how to counter it. You'll lose your fucking mind. You'll go into a state of psychosis or some shit because you have been programming yourself to think everything is only light, and that's not the truth. Cannot be the truth. Only duality. So you're going to be seeing some uncomfortable truths. Some of these things may come to you in the dream space, like we talked about earlier. But with the 3 of Pentacles here, some of this shit may play out right in front of you. And you might find yourself disassociating with the moon energy here. For some of you guys, you're going to be subconsciously disassociating, so you might not even notice it until it actually becomes physical. Where people be like, damn, where you been? Or, you good? We cool? You want to do this? You need this? Like, it might hit you like that. Like, damn, I have been disassociating for a while. Because you're going into a different space. A lot of you guys went to sleep and woke up in a whole new paradigm, a whole new dimension. And the only thing that's with you are the things that you felt like would be good tools. And that's like on some spiritual shit. It's like you went to bed one day, probably in a past life, and then you woke up here. And it's a lot of things here that you kept with you from past lives that you knew was going to help you remember. And with the moon and the after tarot, you're remembering shit. And for some of you, you're remembering your enemies. And the reason you're remembering your enemies is because you need to know how to get to the next level. Some of y'all may need to book a past life reading with me. But I'm telling you, some of you guys are waking up, or you've woken up and you're like, what the fuck? It's like you in shock or some shit. It's like a gasp for air with the moon here. Like you just emerged from this water. And ain't that like birth or some shit? Like you in that placenta, and then you come out and you crying and shit. Like that's what's happening to somebody. That's what's been happening to somebody. You know what I mean? So yeah, I was just about to say that, HP3, facts. And so now you realizing like how to stabilize yourself in this environment again, or for some of you the first time. And spirit about to you gonna encounter these enemies first. It's a cold game. But you are, because you have to know thy enemy. When he woke up, what was the first thing they were showing Neo? Like how to maneuver through the realms and who the enemy was. So you can complete the mission. And that's real. And that movie was wrote by that black lady. And they stole that movie from her. See, the enemy always taking shit from you. You know what I mean? They pulled a smooth destiny swap low key with her. Because she should have been at the forefront of that. She should have been getting the accolades for that. You know, the money for that. Money is important in the spiritual realm. You have to know that. And it was just wrong. But she knew that was going to happen already. She knew that was going to happen. Because she's a prophetess. She knew that shit was going to happen. That's why she wrote the fucking shit. Yeah, it's definitely connected to Terminator, Chino. I'm so glad you said that because I was thinking of Terminator when I was thinking of her. Yeah. Yeah, you be on that shit too, Chino. You be on it. Show me this moon, 3 of Pentacles in reverse. Empress in reverse. So the enemy is very vain. The enemy is very insecure. The enemy does not believe in themselves, their capabilities, their beauty, their gifts, their talents. And they just they want to be attached to you in the most unfriendly, incohesive way possible. You're waking up to that with the after tarot moon. You know this. Know thy enemy. That's so important in the art of war, the spiritual warfare of it all. Yeah. Fool in the upright so that you can maneuver around. Pack light at this time. Release a lot of baggage, emotional baggage, frustrations, pain, anger. Okay? The rest of December is so important for purging. You're going to have to dig down deep and find the energy to purge. All right. Now I'm gonna stretch it a little bit and say January a little bit, but Spirit is really adamant about December. Cry, purge, push it out, shit it out, piss it out, all the things. Get it all out. Some of you guys may be doing like a parasite cleanse as well. You might need to. Especially if you craving a lot of sugar and shit, you might need to do that. But see, we talk about it happens in the spiritual, then it comes to the physical. So if you're having the urge to do that, that's what's happening in the spiritual for you. But in terms of the enemy here, you know, they just don't love themselves. They've got some, the Spirit says, body dysmorphia or some shit like that going on. They also, too, have some type of imposter syndrome going on, and they're taking it out on everybody around them. Major Arcana, the Empress in reverse, that's a huge character flaw for somebody. Okay, thank you. I'm gonna speak in mundane terms. If you go to a certain store, right? And every time you go to that store, you know everybody's kind to you. They know you. They remember you. They know what you like when you go there. And you just go there all the time on your own. If you take this Empress in reverse with you there, and they get the best sales, they get the best deals, they save a lot of money, they don't have to deal with a lot of crowd. 3 of Pentacles in reverse, they'll stop going there just because when you go there with them or when they see you there, you get better treatment than them. Like you've got somebody, the enemy that's on you, they are coveting your life, but at the same time, they're angry about your life. They feel away. They're very vain, so they don't want to be in places with you, Three of Pentacles, or around people with you, Three of Pentacles in reverse, where you get more light than them, love than them, where everyone's kind of like with the full energy, kind of like excited to see you or something like that. They don't like that. So they'll distance themselves from spaces that's good for them just because they don't like how you're received in those spaces. Or not, they're insecure about how you're received in those spaces or amongst those people with the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Will this enemy leave the collective alone? Will they go about their vain ass existence? Vain existence, Spirit says. Show me this. Yes, they will. Eventually. Page of Wands. Finally, the Page of Wands come out. They'll leave eventually. Nine of Cups, and you'll be glad that they did. They're going to find a new victim. They're going to find a new energy to sponge off of. Because whoever this Empress in reverse is, with the Three of Pentacles in reverse, they hop from like friend group to friend group, person to person, relationship to relationship. Because they are addicted to like a false sense of love. So they're going to find somebody else eventually. I don't know what the fuck it is about your energy that's just got them so, hooked like this. But eventually they'll find somebody else to admire and hate at the same time. And with the Nine of Cups, you'll be so glad that they did. What's going to happen too is if you want to get this person, well, I mean, I don't know, because they're pretty adamant about it. But if you want to get them out of your life, you got to stop feeding them. Stop feeding into their victim mindset, because the Empress in reverse can really have a grandiose, covert, malignant ass victim complex. Like, they go through the extremes, okay? With this Empress in reverse here. Yeah. But you're going to be all right. You're just going to have to do, some of you guys really probably need to do a cord cutting or something like that. All right, let's see, gang. Just make sure you up on your spiritual hygiene and you have a regimen that you're following. Okay? All right. Okay, gang. Uh-oh, my bad. Y'all know me and my little desk. I be over here struggling, gang. My bad. I know I knocked the little camera around. I think I did. Okay. good Kipper. Hold on. Wow, as soon as I break the deck, great fortune. Number 26, break it down to the 8. Yeah. So I feel like there is going to be a turnaround for some of you guys. I really feel like a turn in luck. Show me this great fortune. Why is this great fortune coming in for the collective? Pathway in reverse, because you changed something you could have had a constant pattern that you were always in. You're going to vary from that pattern, and that's why you're going to you're going to do something different, and this is why this great fortune is going to come in. Okay, baby. Courtship in reverse. So the pathway may be cutting ties with certain people. Certain people being in your life in general can really drain your wealth. It can really block your blessings. Like having the wrong people on your path. Or not so much having them on your path, but keeping them there. You're going to have to break some type of contracts you have with people. Some people may have contracts on your energy, and you're not even on that path no more. You're not even in that space no more with the pathway in reverse. Occupation. You can have some people in your energy who just want to like enslave you or make you like work to keep some outdated connection going. And it's blocking the way you're supposed to go. Great fortune is on the other side of ending this courtship, going a different way. Yeah, the 34 breaks down to the 7, the God number. I feel like you've worked, you've overworked, you've done enough. And this is by hand. So somebody has put in a lot of work, but now it's time to go a different way. And this different path is going to lead somebody to great fortune. The bottom of the deck is message, number 7 in the upright. Yeah. So this is spirit message. Yeah. It's time for something to change. It's something about a community too. Got the community card here sliding out. Maybe the community you're a part of needs to change. Yeah, journey in the upright, because it's time to go on a different journey. You're gonna have to journey away from this bad health energy. Like anybody that's, the bad health can be like anybody that's keeping you low energy or just sad and miserable all the time. It's time to journey away from that. Even if it's the norm. Like, it's time to get away from that. Yeah, with the community card, you got to get away from sick ass people. You could be around people who are, and respectfully, some people adore their sickness, their sadness, and they don't want to change that. You got to journey away from that. Yeah, bottom of the deck is change in reverse. You could be around a community of people or a part of a community of people who don't want to change. They just want to be in this misery, this sickness. It's so comforting because it's so familiar. But your journey is calling you to do something different. Your journey it's like full steam ahead. You got to get away from this as fast as possible for you be in bad health like them. Stressed and worried, bedridden, anxiety ridden. This 31 on the bad health card breaks down to the 4. So it's kind of reminding me of like the 4 of Swords. Some people are okay in their sickness. And they want everybody with the community to be about in this sickness with them. But the 10 here, even if you got to start over, you got to get away from this sick ass community. You got to get away from it. Yeah. Yeah, privileged lady in reverse, because it's going to keep you in the deficit. And you're not supposed to be bedridden, sick with all these people. And they know this. But they've got some type of energetic hooks in you so that you don't see that you are this privileged person, this gifted person, this person who's supposed to live a life of abundance. Because you're around a community of sick motherfuckers who don't want to heal. You got to get away from that with the journey and the fucking train on here and that steam up under it. It's like spirits like get away from them and fast. They soiling you. Yeah, lovers in reverse. You might be around a community of people who don't even want you to have love in your life. They want you to stay bound to this sickness with them. And if you were to have love, they probably abandon you with the house in reverse. Yeah. Some of y'all with the house in reverse, it's time to move. There's no love in that space no more. It's blocking abundance from you with the privileged lady in reverse. And the bad health. It's something about in this house. It's something about an environment or a literal house that someone's in that's keeping them sick. Could be mold or something in the walls. And that's why somebody could be like sick or depressed. Mold will do that. I don't know why I just heard mold, but that's what I heard. But it's something about a house, a home, or environment that someone is in that's keeping them sick and keeping them down on their luck. Home or environment. All right. Distant horizons. Yeah. It's time to set your sights on the road ahead. Poverty in reverse. And when Spirit told me to pull the Kipper, and I had forgot, the reason Spirit told me to pull the Kipper was because I was going to see this despair card here. Spirit is trying to get somebody as far away as possible from despair and poverty. With the community in a bad health, or people who have an impoverished mind and shit like that. Yeah. Spirit is trying to, with the distant horizon, trying to get somebody to a better space. Yeah. Despair here. Yeah, somebody's not in a healthy space. Somebody needs the money though. Unexpected income in reverse. Somebody like, I will move if I have the money. Yeah. All right, Spirit. That's it for the Kipper. Let's see here real quick. All right. Wow, the temple path. And you just had path and reverse and journey in the upright. Yeah. Spirit about to get you on the right track though. It's just a lot of things going on for somebody. Somebody really needs some type of healing. Somebody's bound to something, though. Look at this, all tied up with deceit. And look how wicked this person on the deceit card is. I feel like there's somebody is like trying to keep somebody off the right path. Somebody, and then the all tied up card is 23, breaking down to the 5. Somebody is trying to keep somebody all tied up with like iniquity, sadness, brokenness, lack of inspiration, so that they don't be on their path. Somebody with the hostilities here, it's in reverse. But it's like somebody is trying to like cause some type of opposition on somebody's path. Somebody has made it their job. Temple path is number 12, breaking down to the 3. All right, let's read this temple path, gang. All right. This card says spiritual purpose and support. Receiving this card represents your own spiritual evolution. The winding path you are on leads to a bliss temple in a lovely garden, symbolizing the spiritual destiny your soul has had in mind for this lifetime. This card upright is here to tell you that what you're going through now is all part of your soul's purpose. You are on your karmic path and heading in the right direction. And the choices you make now are important for your personal growth and life lessons. The lights around the temple represent the spirit world, your family members and friends, angels and guides, all the loving spirit helpers who long to assist you. Remember I was telling you that? I said you got a strong spiritual team that's ready to help you. Okay? Call upon them and be open to their wisdom and inspiration. And maybe some of you guys don't know how to, and maybe you don't know how to identify who it is that's responding to you. There's some type of small barrier there. So you're going to really have to tap in. It says this is a wonderful life expanding time, so keep in mind your personal priorities as well as your spiritual connection. Following your higher intentions will help you move your life forward in dramatic ways. And connecting with spirit and your higher self will have wonderful influence on all that you experience. Affirmation: I open my heart to my spiritual truth and a deeper connection with spirit. Guidance and inspiration come freely and easily to me. Yeah. You're going to get through this opposition, but just know, you need to know what the enemy is doing. But I feel like you have like a very beautiful spirit team behind you. You just need to call on their assistance, dispatch them into certain areas of your life. It's so funny. On this card, it looks like orbs. And I was cleaning out my camera roll today. And there was a video on there that I had took, and it just had a gang of orbs like circling around the video. And sometimes when I'm here on live, there's orbs circling around the video as well. So those are also signs of like your spirit helpers, okay? So some of you guys may need to just quiet the energy around you so that you can hear, see, smell, pick up, because everybody's gifts are different, But stillness is going to be very important. All right, gang. That was your collective tarot reading energy check-in. I love you guys so much. Everything will be in the description box below. How to book a personal reading with me or purchase anything from my websites. Shout out again to my magical moderators and members of the channel, my loyal subscribers. All right, gang. Until next time, take good care of yourselves and each other if you can. Sending you love, peace, and balance.